Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So this week, you and I are going to be doing some sewing. 12.7! But this is the inside. I'm going to have to unpick everything. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sailing with the Jameses. This week, we're in the Gladstone Marina, and while our home floats quietly in her berth, life is anything but still. Sam is offshore on the AMSA Emergency Tow Vessel, standing by to protect the Great Barrier Reef. And it's just Charlie and I on board holding down the fort. There's boat jobs to tick off, fuel runs to help friends with, marina life to juggle, and everything goes to plan. Sam is meant to swing off and come home this week. But as we all know, when you work at sea, plans can change fast. This is life between voyages. This is marina life unfiltered. So grab a coffee or a beer and welcome back on board our vessel and full-time home, Emma James.
Let's drive and learn.
Hi, we're the James family.
Are you sick of your day-to-day life? Ever thought about doing something different?
Well, we did just that.
We bought an unfinished aluminium catamaran and we're fixing her up as we sail around the world.
Come along for the journey and click subscribe.
Daddy? Mommy? Charlie? Jameses.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So this week, you and I are going to be doing some sewing. Yeah, we are going to be sewing a back piece for the skipper's chair. So previously before, we've done the interior cushions for the saloon area. We have redone all the cushions for this outside area. And we also made a seat for the skipper's chair. And this is all brand new. This was all put in during the major refit during 2024. So because it's new, there was no templates for cushions or anything. So the back piece is the last piece to do. It's something that I've been putting off for a little bit because there's no template. This bottom piece was super easy because it's just a plain square. This one that we're going to be doing this week is a long straight piece right here, and then we're also going to be doing one here, and I'd like to make it all one cohesive piece, if that makes sense. I just want it to be one big cushion that we put in so the back piece and the front piece doesn't like slide out. I want it to be one piece, which is why I've been putting it off, honestly, because it's going to be a bit more of a little bit more work to make sure that I get the corners right and everything. So we've got the foam inside, so let's go get started. And we have all of our materials here. We've got the sewing machine out, foam, sewing kit, and in here we've got some extra material pieces for backing, and we have the material for making the seat cushion. So this is how come it's taking so long that I'm procrastinating this part, because I would like to do one whole piece here. Don't know whether to do this. See if that'll stay up. There we go. And something like a round corner, like that. I just don't know how to do around, how to make it stay rounded inside, like the cushion itself. How do I keep it rounded? Or I'm just thinking, have that piece, and then this piece. See where I'm going here? So that's all even. Decisions. This is how come it's so hard to make a decision here, like what looks best. But the other thing is that if we were to get this professionally done, if we were to pay someone like an hourly rate to do this, it's over $100 an hour, and we got like it's over $1,000 to do this, just this. So I was gonna show you guys how awesome I just did. I've just sewed it the wrong way. Literally just was about to show you guys how awesome that looks. But this is the inside. This is the outside, and I've just sewn it like that. I'm gonna have to unpick everything. I just went so slow too. I just did a really nice job, and that's all out. This is why these took so long. I remember this now. Oh my goodness. My goodness. One is done.
And
Yes.
now is that one done too?
No, not yet. I think we should turn this off.
One over here.
Thank you, and let's have some dinner. Done. Head on out. Hands. All right, so Charlie and I are headed over to a friend's boat right now in the marina. He's gonna go get some fuel, so he's a single sailor. Some of you guys might remember Murray. Murray came up for the last week of our major refits. He was with us for that entire week, helping us get the boat prepped, race against time, because we only had 1 week to get the boat in the water for that high tide that we needed. Otherwise, if we missed it, we were stuck on the hard stand for, I think, extra 2 weeks or something. But Murray's gonna go get some fuel today. We're gonna jump on, and we're gonna give him a hand undoing lines and tossing the lines when we get over to the fuel wharf. We're just coming up to the fuel wharf now, and then we're gonna dock port side, and then I'm gonna tie us off. Great success, we're all tied up. Alright, so fuel is all on. Muzz has just taken a photo of the fuel station, and then he's gonna go pay. It's pretty cool. Today is like the last day of this price, so it's $1.85 a litre, and then tomorrow apparently it goes up about 5 cents or something, so it'll be $1.90 something a litre. So he's just gone it at the right time. What is that? Water up there? How do you like this boat?
Pretty good.
Pretty cool. How's the visibility from up there?
Good.
And we put the floor back, picked up the floor, and the fuel tank is underneath here. Charlie's upstairs chilling out in the fly bridge, which has awesome visibility. Once Muzz gets back after paying, we will untie this boat, and then we might go for a little tiki tour around. It's pretty cool, like getting the chance to see what other boats are like and help tie up other boats. You found the bean bags. You know what I spy? I spy Emma, just right there.
I can see her.
It's pretty wicked visibility from up here. So we're up in the flybridge at the moment, but like just have a look down here. You can pretty much see everything. So Muzz is a solo sailor. Actually, once he helped out with the last week of our major refit, he has always wanted to do the boating thing. And he just said after helping us out and after being a part of like the cruising community, like a part of the boatyard, it's just that was it that like finally convinced him, and he's so happy he did. Like this has been his first year of cruising, which is awesome. So I'm really glad that we were able to inspire someone to come live this lifestyle. Hey Muzz! It's been pretty neat. I'm really glad that Muzz invited us to come help him tie up, because it's really neat just to be able to get the feel of another boat and how you tie it up and where it's getting fueled from, because I didn't think we were going to lift that back floorboard up. Muzz carries 1,500 litres on board, and yeah, I just think this flybridge is pretty gosh darn awesome. Like in just 2 seats, the windlass there, and then yeah, this visibility is just awesome. Really great visibility all the way around too. Like it's just awesome. No. Yeah, that's same as what we've got. That these are no touch, okay?
I touch that piece
When we're not moving.
when we're not moving.
Yeah.
And I cannot touch him when they off.
Yeah. 12.7. Alright guys, so what is happening at the moment is that, so Sam's day to swing off is actually tomorrow, but Sam's been asked to stay on for his expertise, so it's a little bit of a bummer we're not going to be able to see him, but it's also like I'm super proud of him and super proud, and like it's just awesome to be asked to stay on. Like it's pretty cool. But anyways, they're gonna come into port. Talking to you guys because Charlie and I are about to go to like the harbour. We're about to take a scooter ride to the harbour. We've got a bag here full of some stuff for Sam, so that tomorrow when they come in, they actually come in really late tonight. It's at the office. It just has a toothbrush charger, it's got some coffee in there, and so that'll go straight to the office, and so that when they get in, hopefully he'll just be able to get it, and tomorrow we'll go down and we'll wave and we'll say hi. But because tomorrow's going to be like a bit chaotic and crew change and everything, if for some reason we're not able to get down there or be able to say hi, he can still get the bag. So right now we're about to go on a scoot ride. Yeah. What is that?
Skit, ride!
Let's go. Right, so we just dropped off the package here for Sam for tomorrow. Yeah, then hopefully we'll be able to just come on down, even if it's from like the fence over here, and just wave and say hello. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yoda. Let's drive and work.
Reef Keeper doesn't normally operate this far south. She's usually based out of Cairns and patrolling the coast from Cairns to the Torres Straits, and that's where Sam would normally swing off. Then it's flights from Cairns to Brisbane, Brisbane to Gladstone, the usual FIFO shuffle. Ships and families don't usually line up in the same port, so the fact that Reef Keeper is down here in Gladstone, in the exact marina where our boat is moored, that's pure luck. No airports, no layovers, just him stepping off the boat straight to us, and that's pretty special. Okay, so yesterday we dropped off a bag for Sam at the office, and this morning his ship has come in, so we've come to the point. So there's some tugs behind me. There's mostly blue ones, and there's one orange one. That orange one, that's Reef Keeper. That's what Sam's on, and this is my first time properly seeing the vessel, which is pretty cool. It's like the largest one here, and there's ships behind me as well. So Reef Keeper is an emergency tow vessel for AMSA, Australian Maritime Safety Authority, and Reef Keeper tows these huge boats. So that's really, really cool. What are you doing, Missy Moo? What are you doing?
Staring at Dad.
Did you guys know Charlie went from 0 to hero basically with tree climbing, didn't you?
Yeah.
She has never really been interested in tree climbing. Well, I don't know. You've never really showed like she's never really tree climbed, and then like one day she just started climbing a tree and she just went she went for it, and she was you were a great climber, no fear. But she went from the ground all the way to the top. And we just kept thinking, oh, this will be it, this will be it, this will be it, this will be it. And you're like, oh, this is really high. But yeah, she just went from not really interested in trees to fully being George of the Jungle.
Yeah, and I'm gonna climb some things.
So back to what I was saying about the ship. So today is crew changeover day. We just saw Sam earlier, so we went to the gates and we were able to see Sammy came up the wharf, just saw him briefly for a few minutes. And today's obviously a really busy day for them. They've come into port, fuel, water, food, crew changeover. It's a lot going on today. Like whenever a boat comes into port and has a changeover, it's always a very hectic day. But so I just said today's crew changeover. But Sam is actually going to be staying on board. So he just did a swing, and then they've asked Sam to stay on it. So he's staying on board. But just know that Sam is in Gladstone of all places to come in, and got to say hi to him this morning, which was pretty cool. So we don't know when he's coming home. He doesn't know. We don't know. So it's just going to be Charlie and I for the next few weeks. Part of me is also talking to you guys and also keeping an eye on this monkey behind me as well. What you say?
I'm stuck.
You're stuck?
How am I gonna get down with these bigger trees?
Use your legs.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Oh, I can help getting down from this tree.
Yeah.
Don't like this tree.
Ugh.
That
Oh.
was not good.
Tree climber.
Tree climber. I'm a tree climber. How did I get up there?
And now, after seeing Sam and coming to the park for a wee scoot around and a play, we are going to head off and head home. And then we're going to go grocery shopping this afternoon. Hey!
Yeah, can I have a biscuit? Come on, let's go. I will walk.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
There he is. That one, that big tug there. That's Sam, the orange one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and join us on our adventures every week as we share our journey sailing full-time as a family. A massive shout out to our Patreons. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you and without your support. If you are interested in joining the J Crew and supporting us making videos and content, plus you get some awesome perks like early access to videos, consider becoming either a member on YouTube or joining the J Crew on Patreon. Follow the links in the description box below and tiers start at only $2 a month. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you all same time next week. Bye everyone.